here's the deal. I just went up and made a shelter tarp bivy, and I thought it'd be fun to take you guys along and just show you part of that process. This is going to be a little less of an adventure video and more of a how I set up my camp. Now again guys, I'm not an expert, but you learn by doing, and that's what I'm doing out here. So come along. It was fun. It was very enjoyable this morning. I'm walking out now. I'm heading back to the car. Gorgeous. Last night, pretty nice night. So anyway, to the tarp shelter. But so here's a tarp, and here's the bag. We're going to start digging in there and get what we need. Set up a little camp here. Let me show you this view, kind of through the trees here, but very, very gorgeous. The sun is setting, and so there's west, there's the sun. There's my little shelter. It's a little sloppy, but for someone that's new at this, not bad. That, and I'm tired. I wasn't getting near as much done as I thought I would at this time. Let me kind of show you what I've done here. So I've lined the bottom with pine boughs. Normally I wouldn't do that because I've got the I've got a pad with me and a bivy, but there just happened to be a tree right over. I am getting just blasted by bugs. There's a down tree right over here, and it's pretty fresh. So I didn't want to cut down a live one or anything, or cut that many boughs off a live one, but I thought, hey, I've got a dead one that just barely fell over. I might as well just use that, see how that goes. So, oh man, these bugs are driving me insane. They're really, really bad. They're not biting or anything, they're just annoying, and they want to fly in the corner of my eyes. They're probably looking for moisture. Oh, anyway. So this is what I've done, just kind of tied it out on the sides. So here's the trekking poles. Clove hitched the top. This is one piece of cordage. And then I just tied a, what are these called? The tent guy lines, I forget the term of them. Doing that there, running down to wooden stake. Did that on both sides. Ooh, look at that guy right there. Look how big he is. That is a big mosquito. Whew. Well, he's no more. Got the sides out. And on the sides, I tied up here what's known as an arbor knot. And then down here, just that same tent guy line that you can, this actually moves up and down for those not familiar with it, so it will tighten or loosen on itself. So I just got that all the way across. And what I'm going to do is get my bivy, put my sleeping pad inside the bivy, of course the sleeping bag inside the bivy, and lay right on top there. And I should have a pretty cozy night. These bugs will leave me alone. So here's the final product. Got the sleeping bag in the bivy on top of the boughs. Again, normally I wouldn't use boughs, guys. It's just because I found that down tree that was recent. Thought I'd try it. And this is it. So I'm gonna go get me some wood, make a little fire right over there maybe, and just kind of chill. Maybe cook some dinner, hang out, just relax. It's hard getting up here, so it's time to sit back and enjoy. This is the little shelter that I'll be in for tonight. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. These pine boughs are pretty comfortable. I'll let you know in the morning if they stay comfortable all night, but I'm assuming they will. They feel pretty comfortable now. And this is not a bad system. so far. I'm still learning a lot, still perfecting it, of course. I did, when I showed you earlier, I had not this paracord right here, but this behind it. I had that one piece going up, clove hitch to the top of the hiking pole, and then back down the other one, just to add stability, to have two. I took this one off, or just threw it up and over, so I could have a little room here to access stuff and get in and out and kind of chill by the fire there. So one is plenty. I don't know if you really need two, but I think it does give a little more stability, maybe in a high wind situation possibly. But this is just me learning, guys. I think some of the best way to learn is to come up and do. And that's what I'm doing right now. It did start raining earlier. Well, I shouldn't say raining. It was sprinkling earlier. So I just kind of crawled in here, and I think I'll just go to bed now that I'm in here. This tarp, this is a cheap tarp. I think same one I've been using. Got it for $8. And it's an 8 by 10, 8 feet by 10 feet. And it's working pretty good. I think I might hang on to this cheap one for a little while, because I really want a camouflage tarp, and the camouflage material right now is almost non-existent. They're just having a hard time. Everybody's having a hard time getting the material in, so that's kind of what I want to wait for. And so far, this cheap tarp, well, it's doing its job. You know, I've treated it pretty bad. I haven't taken care of it or been cautious with it. You know, as a result, you know, I've burned some holes in it. Again, I haven't cared at all. So, if it did rain hard, that is going to leak. But I'm in here at the Bivy too, so I've got tarp and Bivy together. I think that's a pretty good system. At least I assume so. Anyway, this is it. This is kind of fun. So I just wanted to come up, try some of this stuff out, bring you guys along, just show you this little shelter Bivy setup. Alright guys, we'll talk to you later. It's morning time. The chipmunks and birds, squirrels have been out in force this morning. Kind of fun listening to them, to have that as your wake-up call. But slept pretty good last night. I mean, you know, as good as you can sleep in the mountains. But this worked quite well. In fact, I got hot and had to unzip the sleeping bag a little bit so I could cool off. Did start sprinkling last night. This seemed to work pretty well, but again, it didn't come down hard at all. It was just a pretty light sprinkle. And it's about, oh, I don't know, 6:15 in the morning. Gonna throw all this stuff together, pack it up, and get out of here. I got soccer games to be to in the morning, so. But just real quick, again, guys, that guy's been hanging around here all morning. So there's the trekking pole with a clove hitch on top, and I did start running, so I had two coming off there, but I ended up just getting rid of one so I could have a little more room to get in and out. And I just made my own stakes here on the side. So there's your gosh, what is it? I think it's a taut line hitch is what that's called. If not, I'll annotate it. And down here on the sides to stake it out, I just did an arbor knot. I mean, you can use all different kinds of knot, guys. I just like playing around, seeing what knots work and what don't for certain things. And then just another taut line hitch on your stake. So that's just staked out all along the side. Not bad, not bad. You could probably adjust this too to get the little higher pitch, so you could have a little more room under there, or flatten it out, whatever you so choose. But yeah, not bad. Been kind of fun. We'll see you guys later.